Alright, hi, this is Talk-Aholic. This is my third and final video for my school project, so I'm still gonna continue this whole thing. It's just gonna be a little bit, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I'm probably gonna take like a week break. Crazy, I know. Scary. My final topic is a lot more serious than the last two. Not trying to demean the last two or invalidate the last two, but this is a big jump. I kind of tried to hint at it in my. This is not a complete drawing. I just wanted to get something as my background. Once again, my backgrounds are not meant to be silly, as in, oh, this is so silly what I'm talking about. It's just a background because I don't like white backgrounds, and I bought this whiteboard, so I'm gonna use it. Um, so with pointing at the watermelon, I am going to be talking about the Israeli-Palestine conflict. Before I did all my research, I knew how terrible it was. I mean, I didn't know to the degree of how terrible it was, but I knew that it was a very terrible thing that's happening right now. I knew that innocent civilians were dying. I knew that Israel was blocking humanitarian aid to Gaza. I knew that there were many ceasefires that had been broken by Israel. Uh, and I knew that this was a very immoral act, and that there seems to be a more selfish reason than anything else. And yeah, sorry if you can hear the vacuuming. I did tell my parents that I was filming, but they love to make noise when I'm filming. Anyways, so after I did my research, I wrote down, like I said in the last two videos, I kind of try to touch on the morality. Um, so I wrote down this. Um, the longer and longer it takes for an actual ceasefire to be reached, the less excuses Israel has, and the less reasons America has to fund Israel. This seems to be a much more a want for land than a want to specifically eradicate only Hamas and retrieve the remaining hostages. Israel was promised that land hundreds of years ago. But hey, Trump promised to release the Epstein files, and he still hasn't done that shit. And I'm not bombing him. Crazy. Um, this is a genocide. It's been declared a genocide. It's been a genocide for a while now. Um, genocide. This is not just Israel defending itself. And America, I'm American. America is funding that. Whoa, oh, that's crazy. America's actually given like 170 billion to Israel in like over all of this conflict dating a while back, and maybe 6 billion to Palestine. Yeah, that's cool. That's great. Love that for us. Um, there's no morality left in this situation at all, and the fact that so little are actually aware of what is happening deeply saddens me. People are choosing to stay ignorant until it affects them, which originally I was going to name this when it was more informational. Instead, I changed it to rant videos, but originally I was going to name this video how the Israeli Palestine conflict affects Americans, because that made, like, putting that label, I realized would make more people want to watch this, because then it makes them realize that, whoa, this affects me. Whoa, it's so crazy how people only care about shit once it starts affecting them. Once again, touching on one of my next topics I'm definitely gonna do, the world needs empathy. We need to realize that this shit is happening and it's terrible. And just because it doesn't affect us doesn't mean it's not serious. Um, yeah, it's just so insane to me how so many innocent people are dying. There's more people dying due to the bombings and starvations than natural causes in Palestine due to the bombings. And people, I'm gonna say the CK word. Charlie Kirk laughed at it. He laughed at it. He said it was like a good thing, and that encourages other people to do the same. The amount of people that don't know just how severe this entire thing is astonishes me. And at this point, you are choosing that. You are choosing to stay misinformed or uninformed entirely with how many opportunities you have with the internet to do your own research. I'm sure anyone that's watching this has done a little bit of their own research, because I doubt anyone that was rooting for Israel would click on this video. But if you do more research. Unbiased research, crazily enough. That will actually show you how terrible this whole thing is. It shocks me how, like, people like Trump still have, well, no, I don't even know if he's still defending Israel. He probably is. That's something I'm not informed on yet. I'll probably touch on that on a later time. But people still support that entire group of Israel. People are dying. Like, I feel like I shouldn't even have to rant about this. It's a genocide. It's a genocide. It's a genocide. Like, I should be able to say that, and people should realize, wow, that's terrible. We should stop supporting that. But no, people, like, have the goal to deny that. They're like, nah, no, it's not. What are you talking about? Stop being dramatic. Oh, that's crazy. Kind of cuckoo bananas. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's so crazy that I'm 15. I don't know if I already said that at some point. I probably did, but a 15-year-old is more educated than a lot of adults right now. And I don't know. I hear all these people be like, "Oh, if it doesn't affect you, why do you care so much?" I hate when people say that. Because how do you have so little empathy to the point where you only care about things if it affects you, you selfish bitch? Like, oh my god. Ugh. Like, I see videos all the time. And not only the ones that are like just people in Gaza begging for donations, begging for people to send money to them because they are dying. They are dying. And they have no resources left. And they don't know what the fuck to do. And people just scroll by that. But I also see these videos of like Palestinians surrendering to Israelis, um, and like, and they're shot. They get shot. They show that they're like unarmed. There's one where like they both lifted up their shirts, showed that they were unarmed, put their hands wide up, like high up in the air, and like stayed away. Stayed away. They didn't start approaching or anything, and they were shot. Innocent civilians are being killed. And like, there's so many people that are convinced that like one of the bigger ceasefires that Trump brokered, it was broken hours after. That was months ago. There has been no peace for those innocent civilians. Trump is no savior. He did not do anything for them. He bombed Israel like he sent some type of bombing thing to Israel once. And I doubt that was actually his idea, and I doubt that actually helped. Israel is out of control at the moment. They've gone on to start bombing other areas. I'm pretty sure like Iran or Iraq. I could be wrong on that, but Israel is bombing other areas other than Gaza now. And that's just so insane to me. And once again, America is still funding that. And America still refuses to recognize Palestine as its own like independent state. Of course, yes, that makes sense. Of course. Like, I will very much touch on this with, I think the world needs empathy video will be very long, like up to 30 minutes. It'll probably have cuts and stuff, and I'll probably accidentally repeat stuff. But the lack of empathy in this situation astonishes me. I don't even know what to say. I don't have enough experience in this area to like rant about it on and on and on, because I could. but it's not my part to do so. I'm a privileged white girl in like fucking New York. I I am so privileged, and I'm sitting here ranting about stuff like that doesn't affect me, but I don't know. I think I'm just rambling, and I guess that's kind of what these videos are for, is for me to ramble. But I don't know. It's insane to me that this is happening and so little people care. Like, I try to pass out flyers for this one group. I think it was called Gaza is Dying. That's in our area, like my area. And like these kids like laughed at me. Huh. That's kind of crazy. And I was like, what's funny? And they said, God, why are you so gullible? Gullible? What are you hearing? Like, they were convinced that Israel was just defending themselves from the evil Gaza. Like, Gaza entirely. Not just Hamas. Gaza. Not Palestine, just Gaza. Right. That's cool. Where'd you get that? Where, like, they wouldn't tell me where they got that information. This is multiple people. This is more than one person. It's not the people that I was talking about before, but like, it astonishes me how little people know about these situations and how confident they are with how little they know. I don't know. Once again, this is not my place to really rant about, but I don't know. It's crazy to me how misinformed or uninformed people are when we have the abilities to inform ourselves. Yeah. I think I'm gonna finish this, and then that might just be the end of this video, because I don't know. I get really stressed out and emotional about this stuff. Once again, I'm not trying to make this about me. I promise. I'm sorry if that seems like it at all. It's insane to me. But yeah. I do apologize, as my bias has very much shined through on this topic a lot. And once again, more especially now that this is much more of a rant channel, I'm not stopping that, because this is what empathy looks like. Crazy. And right now the world needs a shit ton more of it. Once again, relating to one of my next videos topics. Work against this. Don't just watch this video and be like, oh, that's terrible. Okay, let me go watch a Minecraft speedrun. Like, do something. Do something. Speak out. Post shit. Help spread the word. Inform people. Just, like, repost those videos of people begging for money, begging for salvation. If you hear people saying misinformed information about this situation, speak up. Speak against it. Don't sit around and let these lies be spread everywhere, because that's why so many people are still supporting Israel, is because they have no idea what the fuck is going on. They see like one thing or hear one thing from their fucking parents, and they just spread it like wildfire. Oh my god, inform yourselves, please. Jesus Christ. Actually boycott things. Like, I know Starbucks definitely was like supporting Israel, and then they're like, oh, we're sorry. We're sorry. We're totally done doing that. Bullshit. Bullshit. They're like a multi-billionaire company, probably millionaire, maybe. Big ass company. You think we should believe a single word that comes out of their mouths? Actually boycott. Actually boycott. I see things posted all the time about like massive blackout boycotts, and then the people that are posting it, I see going to giant companies the next day. And don't ever use that stupid ass excuse of, oh, well, I'm just one little guy. Someone else will do that. said 7 billion people. That's why nothing is fucking happening. Nothing, well, okay, things are starting to happen. There's a lot of things that are building up. Join it. If you hear about a protest happening in your area, join it. Start one. Crazy. We have power in numbers. Crazy. Yeah. Don't use the excuse of someone else will do it before I can. Or someone will do it better. Do it. Don't be a pussy. Yeah. Be the change that you're waiting to happen. Have a good day.